kind of interesting in my experience that the biggest 80s fans or the biggest classic rock fans tend to either be it's like Gen Xers that were kids and teenagers then, or Zoomers that completely missed out on it. There's not a lot of in between. It's certainly not to say there's none. I mean, I've got friends that are, I know people that are, so we do exist, but it's not super commonplace. Like, you go look at the comments on, let's say, a Def Leppard video, and there's a lot of, "Hey, I was 16 then, man, good times," or "I was born in 2000, I'm jealous of you guys." It's not, you don't see a lot of, "Hey, I was born in 1982 or 85 or 88, and this is my shit, man." So that's just interesting that it kind of, at least in general, it kind of skips a generation like that. But why is that? The only thing I can think of is that we were like the last generation that didn't have social media in high school, so there wasn't like that immediate access to old things unless we like happen to already know it. And and our formative years were in the 90s and 2000s, so when kind of hip hop reigned supreme. So I guess that kind of stands in contrast to. It's kind of hard to be pining for the Beatles if you're into gangster rap. No shade at it. I'm just saying they are kind of opposites in terms of their aesthetic and their sound and all that. Um, and the third reason, actually, I just thought of it right now, is that I bet you for Zoomers, their parents are probably Gen X. So, I mean, if you're born in 2000, your parents are probably born in the 70s, so they probably more than likely grew up with it from their, either from their parents or their uncles and aunts. So it's probably normal for them. Whereas for us, at least, except for nerds like me, they tend to not pine over it as much. That's just interesting.